You've heard people say when a young person passes away, well, they were taken before their time. Well, that's just not true. And it's not scriptural. You cannot be taken before your time. And it doesn't matter how young, how old, you have a time. You have a beginning and an ending. And I'll read you this. It says, "You were there while I was being formed in the utter seclusion." Now that's not here, that's utter seclusion. Now you saw me before I was born, and you scheduled each day of my life before I began to breathe. So your life, there's a scheduling. You have a schedule, time to live and time to die. You made all the delicate inner parts of my body, then you knit them together in my mother's womb. So before you were knit together and born, while you were being created, all that has you're on a schedule. So if you're 2 months old, or 3 years old, or 103 years old, you're here on a scheduled appointment, and you can't be taken before your time. You cannot. When my husband went in the hospital for the last time during COVID, well, we were doing real good here at the house. He wasn't sick, I wasn't sick, and then COVID came, and we both got COVID, but we weren't miserable. But when we went to the doctor to get some fluids, they kept him, and then within a week, he passed. I didn't get to see him. Now, I could be angry at that. In fact, I was tempted to be angry because I didn't get to say goodbye. But I've had a gazillion times to tell him and show him how much I loved him. So that really wasn't that important. And I could be mad because COVID took him. But COVID didn't take him. It was his time. And I could be mad at COVID, but it doesn't work that way. So if you could accept the fact that he went right on time, then it makes it much easier on yourself to trust the process. And it's a process. We all have a time to live and a time to die. So try to get that in here. And if you've lost someone and you think that it wasn't fair, it wasn't right, it may have been a tragic taking. It may have been a killing or a murder or something. It's still time. It's still, they got a time to live and a time to die. If you can get that, it'll ease your mind and your heart and the pressure on your life. It's not losing someone is not easy, but it can be made easier if you can wrap that truth around your head. Well, y'all, I love you. And this is my little 2 bits for today. And by all means, if you've lost someone and you feel this way, tell me right here. Yeah, I want to know. And I always like and forward my stuff. Bye-bye.